Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my first ever WrestleMania main event? It's a hell of a start to this alternative timeline. In a world as absolutely chaotic as WWE, calling future shots is nearly impossible. You could win Money in the Bank, you call your shot for a match down the line, and then get taken out by injury. Your best friend might turn on you right as you're about to claim tag team gold. The best laid plans, at least in WWE, often go astray. But in 2015, something swept through WWE that I know would have piqued my interest. After capturing the United States Championship from Rusev at WrestleMania 31, John Cena would hold the U.S. Open Challenge each week on Raw. Names like Sami Zayn, Big E, Rusev, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins all answered the call and gave it their best shot. With the history shared between myself and John, you're nuts if you think I wouldn't have accepted that challenge. I'd have waited a couple months, maybe with a slight hope that Cena would start to feel the fatigue that comes with weekly title defenses. But once summer hit, that's when I'd start getting ready. Like, say, July 27th, 2015, when the music for John Cena's opponent hits. What if that night? What if CM Punk walked through that curtain? Would I take another championship from a shell-shocked Cena? Or would my name join the rest of those who failed to take him down? It's up to you, really. Can John Cena turn back another challenge? Or will CM Punk be crowned the new United States champion? Create the moment that you want to last forever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
Well, you guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, and Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his resume.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
Week after week, Cena's US Open Challenge has been can't miss TV. But tonight is the biggest defense yet. CM Punk attempting to win his very first US title. It's really the only major title he's never held.
But with that in mind, it really does feel like there's even more on the line here than just the US title. The anti-authority versus the face of WWE. This is a clash of epic proportions.
Yeah, and I think Punk's trying to send a message to everyone here tonight. If he doesn't get what he deserves, he'll simply take it.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys! Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Turned into a neck breaker. John Cena falling behind, but it's almost expected when you can't game plan. I'm sure Cena has a solution in mind. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name
for the title.
The challenger wriggles out at one. Still in it.
And misses on the springboard. Big elbow.
DDT plants them. Oh, look at this. Whiplash neck breaker.
You cannot understate how much of a mental advantage Punk has in this one. The best in the world has known for a long time he was going to answer John Cena's call tonight. But Cena, he just found out a few minutes ago.
Punk having the mental advantage is always troublesome to an opponent, but I speak from experience when I say that no matter how much the deck is stacked against John Cena, he will find a way to overcome the odds. He's called Big Match John for a reason.
And Cena's starting to falter here.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Uncorked a big punch.
Ooh, wicked forearm.
I'm just going to ask this. Why has it taken CM Punk so long to answer the US Open Challenge? Is Punk intimidated by Cena nowadays? Remember, the last time these two stood face-to-face in the ring, Cena defeated Punk to earn a spot at WrestleMania.
Punk is not intimidated by any opponent. A part of me thinks Cena probably expected Punk to be one of his first challengers, and I don't know. I kind of felt like someone else was meant to answer the challenge, but Punk did it instead. Right here, right now, I truly believe John Cena is not ready for CM Punk.
Strong counter from Punk. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011 and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around Cena's waist, it's just magical. Punk now with a quick go behind hammerlock, follows it up with a clothesline. Quick into the cover, this could be it.
Kicks out, he still has life.
And you gotta think, he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Bang, he finds a counter.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Pin, title on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
Cover.
We're gonna shut this down.
Here's the pin, title could be decided. And a kick out at only one. Not quite enough to put him away.
Nice monkey flip. Nice running crossbody. Hoisted up and driven down with Emerald Flosion.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign, with plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk is doing this is to prove that his reign is still one of the best we've seen.
Blast off!
Splash!
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Cena looking to put Punk away once and for all here.
What a reversal!
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
2. Oh, man.
4. Oh, strong impact.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
6. Pile driver. Spiked him. Nice counter by Cena. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Trading counters here.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back GTS connects. The challenger is not holding back.
2. Oh, he kicked out.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
Whiplash neck breaker.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Cena. Looking for the AA. Attitude adjustment.
The champ firing their best shot to retain their title.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. Being set up in the corner for something. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Oof. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. An uninterrupted surge against Cena here. CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Gone to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
2. No, they kicked out. The champion kicked out.
We almost just had a new champion, less than a second away.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
We all knew this was going to be a historic matchup, but this is beyond anyone's expectations.
I don't care who you're rooting for tonight. Cena and Punk have given us everything they've got here.
Well executed suplex.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk. Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Just a violent suplex.
Blow after blow to the midsection. I don't know how much more anyone can withstand.
Each of these targeted...
Oh, boy, here we go. We've seen it once. We've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Pop-up
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Hooked up. Cena in a compromised position. Pile driver. Good God. Oh, right in the arm.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, right to the throat.
Kick to the back.
Cena has no control here.
John has to find an opening and respond.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Oh!
Elbow lands hard.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope. And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, CM Punk.
Gentlemen, I think this is the start of a whole new chapter for CM Punk. He is the new United States Champion.
Punk just outsmarted, outlasted, and outperformed Cena tonight.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
The phenomenal one is here! AJ Styles!
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998, this man has competed all over the world.
I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best, or is being phenomenal more to your speed? They don't want none? Oh, believe me, I want it all.
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt, Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
Well, much like every person in this 100,000+ crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
Styles and Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their crafts to the point where they can both be called the best. But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And both Punk and Styles are incredibly capable of getting down and dirty when they have to. There may be a great deal of respect in this match, but there's also a lot of pride on the line. Neither Punk nor Styles will hesitate to pull out all the stops on each other in this match, and I personally cannot wait to see it.
We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene in the early 2000s.
Look, I'd pay top dollar to see any version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania. Torturing their opponent. Quick evasion from him there.
It's just a phenomenal blitz there. Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or a society. Each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Flying in like a style.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Wow. CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk and AJ Styles.
Very effective. Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Big night for AJ Styles, making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk calling reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end the Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the books. Gets out of dodge.
Taken down by the neck.
Punk avoids the attack.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is
From the top, diving double axe handle.
shoving him into the corner now.
And Punk gets countered there.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. Kicks out after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Neck breaker. AJ might be able to get the win here. An ineffective pin.
How on earth did that happen?
AJ Styles, look at the striking combo by Styles. Just a phenomenal blitz there.
Good reflexes from him there.
What an axe handle.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof. Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
And Styles is taking a lot of offense now.
And at this pace, Punk's not going to let Styles get his bearings anytime soon.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
One step ahead there. AJ is finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Styles hoping to start a rush of his own with that attack.
AJ taking control. This looks bleak.
Styles clash.
AJ has this wrapped up.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
And AJ used what has put so many men away in the past, but to no avail. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
What a suplex. Great agility.
Oh, man.
Oh, accurate roundhouse.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Swift kick finds its mark.
And into the corner he goes.
Putting him up top now. Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
Hurricane from the top.
That was awesome, Cole. Bodies are bruised. Egos are hurt. Wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor soaring.
Big splash. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Beautiful. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
going for the heel now and cranking that joint.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Styles is getting dominated.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Boom! About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp shoot. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
One response after another, back and forth we go. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. And that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
And that was a hell of a combination we just witnessed. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Oof. Knee strike connects.
AJ capitalizes on that misstep.
Taken head over heels.
Punk dodges out in time.
Hooked up and boom!
Ooh, and fights back.
Moonsault. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Neckbreaker.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Unmitigated demonstration.
One last gasped effort, and that'll do it. There's return fire on AJ. AJ getting tossed out the hard way. Stepping out of the ring here.
Well, with their opponent down, now looking to ensure it stays that way.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Being carried around now. Oh, my goodness. Face right in the barricade. Uh-oh.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Phenomenal blitz.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Getting out of harm's way.
Oh, and a neck breaker. He gets into the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Oh, man.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are going to absolute war right now and doing it all for one thing: pride. Pride is the only thing keeping both Punk and Styles going at this point. And they're not going to stop until one man proves he truly is the best in the world.
Caught in a bad spot.
My goodness!
And then look at that!
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. Check out the springboard.
Stone cold with a clothesline.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Ooh, rake of the face.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Styles wasn't ready. It could be over.
There's two. Oh, kick out at two.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
This can't be how AJ envisioned tonight going.
Float over a Russian leg sweep. Styles gets him back. Now Styles looking for some momentum.
Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
Oh, God, face first. Kick right to the midsection. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock followed up with a lariat.
The arm absorbing the damage. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Diving elbow. And right into the cover.
Might end this.
And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner,
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
An honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get to the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match, this chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history, the wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. And what a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
Camel clutch, and he very quickly counters.
Textbook snap suplex.
Up the rope he goes.
From above.
From way up, diving double axe handle. And that kind of attack is Punk's form of respect. This is how Punk shows love.
Impressive awareness from him.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle's ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking on a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions.
From the top, targets the gut to end the offense.
Thumped with a big blow.
Countered by CM Punk.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. Boom. Read that one. What's he in for?
A perfect Falcon Arrow there.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Beautiful suplex. Not a good spot to be in. Oh, face first off the apron.
The best in the world is looking to put a legend out to... Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all? Oh, what a clothesline.
Angle in a distressing spot.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
Stalking from above.
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle. And look at this, Punk.
Went for the submission, but the opponent got too close to the ropes. I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense, the Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
For Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, what an axe handle. Can Angle withstand much more of this?
The homework done on Kurt is paying off.
Vicious. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be so.
Nice takedown there from Angle, and transitions into the ankle lock.
The ankle's locked, there's nowhere to go. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. He just manages to get to the rope. Submission hold has to be let go. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel.
Flying arm bar. Triangles in. Triangles in. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Not where he wants to be at all, but Angle found an opening. Oh, one step ahead of that. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda bite. Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
What's he got in mind here?
Oh, what a back body drop. Strong counter from Punk. Got him where he wants him. Up and
Forced down.
Oh, simply devastating. Struck with a calf kick.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, nails the GTS.
Rough situation for Kurt.
Counters.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Russian leg sweep.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. Agonizing pain. No end in sight to this submission. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker.
Kurt Angle in need of a reprieve.
Any of Angle's defenses have been pegged.
Oh, what a back body drop. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
If there was ever one last time for Kurt to put the pedal to the metal, it is now.
Forearm smash. He answers right back.
Brilliant countering by both competitors. Oh! And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Stomping the arm.
to the spine right there. With what we've seen the midsection take here, every breath has to be sheer agony.
Yeah, Wade, hopefully the medical team doesn't find anything too serious.
Oh! Cinches in a head scissors. Oh, and vicious.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Able to reach the ropes and break the hold. That gets reversed on CM Punk.
These two are finding an answer for...
Punk's had enough. He's looking.
Uh-oh.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Angle looking powerless here.
Clothesline!
Off with their head.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is determined right now.
Double underhook suplex.
Angle waiting for the perfect moment to strike Punk.
Angle just punishing his opponent here.
The rope's playing the role of savior here.
Counter by CM Punk.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Taking out the knee.
And a well-timed counter.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Oh, my!
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Hoisted up high here. To the throat.
Isolating the arm.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Cross arm. That's it. That's a tap.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember, and certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget, forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer, Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
For you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for The Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To The Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the devil's playground with the devil incarnate.
You can hit The Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain. And for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
And that surprises the Fiend. Just over a year ago, at WrestleMania 36, The Fiend competed in one of the most unorthodox matches in WrestleMania history, the Firefly Funhouse match. He took John Cena on a journey of mental anguish and brutal self-reflection before beating down the franchise and pinning him in the center of the ring. I don't think Cena will ever be the same if we ever see him again.
Should The Fiend look to repeat his masterclass of mind games, it'll be interesting to see how it works on Punk. On one hand, Punk can handle the most extreme mental warfare. But the Firefly Funhouse is where skeletons of a superstar's past are exhumed. Wyatt has plenty of history to pull from when it comes to CM Punk. If he can find the right parts of Punk's psyche to target, he may be able to once again decimate a surefire Hall of Famer on the grandest stage of them all.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight. Face first impact.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge.
But no, turns into a neck breaker.
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against The Fiend.
Bam!
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
The Fiend showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is experiencing excruciating pain right now. Even if he gets out of it, the damage will be done.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up. He counters. Cover. CM Punk beats The Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Vicious arm stomp.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk shifting things to his favor against the Fiend.
Man, that's just nasty.
Raining down elbows.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating the Fiend.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Shoulders up.
Kicking out of that one in a jiff.
Tossed to ringside.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Ooh!
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against the Fiend.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters. He has no idea the danger he's in right now. The springboard attack fails to land.
Both of these men have had Cold follow the cover for the win. Punk powers out, still going strong.
He completely powered out of that pin attempt. Oh, a massive Uranagi there.
And he moves in for the cover. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Still showing some signs of life here.
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, what a high kick.
Down by the DDT. Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen. Bray
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Turns it around.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
Countered into a new cover. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of the ref. Oh, turns it around and has the pin. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Fiend gets cut off.
Incredible springboard right there. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner,
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2k26 showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, is here after a decade.
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and they're about to show the world exactly why.
He is the voice of the voiceless, and crazy is her superpower. Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Punk and AJ have always felt like they were better than the likes of Miz and Maurice, especially when it comes to competing in WWE. Well, tonight's their chance to prove it.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Maurice and The Miz.
And this is what it looks like to be truly in sync, to truly be as one, as a partnership, as a team, as a unit. The Miz and Maurice, 100% on the same page, which is more than we can say for CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Look, Punk and AJ may have less experience as a team, but you can't really buy that they're anything less than a cohesive unit. These two really can't get enough of each other, can they?
It's called being happily married. Miz and Maurice are clearly the gold standard when it comes to marital and in-ring bliss. A power couple and tag team truly deserving of the spotlight.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one It Couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Miz turns it around.
The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher. But there's one aspect of this that the It Couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one. Experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
A lot of variables at play in this intergender tag match. All four competitors have been subject to mixed tag rules before, where the men could only fight the men and vice versa. But tonight, intergender fighting is allowed.
And I know both Maurice and AJ Lee have that chip on their shoulder. Maurice has always looked down on CM Punk and would love nothing more than hurting the best in the world. And let's not forget that AJ Lee used to be general manager of Raw, where Miz was a constant nuisance. Now she can let her frustration out without any fear of professional retribution.
Tag in the corner, and now being held, one right in the gut.
Punk has said on multiple occasions that he doesn't respect The Miz or how he got his start in WWE. I'm sure AJ Lee feels the same about Maurice.
Punk and Lee got into WWE the traditional way, by competing on the independent circuit for years and paying their dues, while Miz and Maurice took the reality route via Tough Enough and Diva Search, respectively.
Well, as a man who put in years of training, but also also won the first season of NXT, the Truth.
Right into the cover. A defiant kick out after one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Uh-oh.
Miz predicted that.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
Right to the back. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And CM Punk and AJ Lee are making the A-listers look like a couple of D-listers right about now. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda Vice Grip.
The Miz is in deep, deep trouble. Can he hang? He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes. Boom! Good defense from him. Kick gets caught. Dragon screw. The Miz just getting beat down.
Yeah, the It Couple spotlight's really being dimmed right now. Punk and AJ are absolutely...
Quick tag in the corner. Now some double team offense incoming. From the top rope.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left.
Breaking up the pin attempt on her teammate. Oh, an apron slam.
Going in for the win here.
Shoulders up before two.
Wow.
Oh, just punishing the arm.
Catches the leg.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Catching a drop kick.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. And she's tagging out. Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker.
Russian leg sweep.
Boom. Oh!
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Gonna sleep.
And unfortunately for the It Couple, CM Punk and AJ Lee are completely in the driver's seat now.
Bam! Oh, right into a counter. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Scores the reversal on Miz. Kick right to the body.
Oh, an absolutely disrespectful act of aggression.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Miz putting some punishing offense on display.
Uh-oh.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
DDT! Miz turns the tables.
Got him in the corner now.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and an opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
And he turned it around.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Oh, an overhand punch.
And it should come as no surprise that these four superstars...
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice. Cinching in the Anaconda Vice.
Breaking up the submission and saving this match for their team.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Yeah, all out of sorts now. Power from the suplex. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
Got him where he wants him. Up and the power on the Falcon Arrow.
Oh, fisherman suplex. Reversed into a knee to the face.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Crucial moment for Miz.
Bam! Suplex. And here we go. Shoulders down. Can Miz power out?
Ah, there it is. Punk and AJ get the win.
Here are your winners, AJ and CM Punk.
In what may be one of the most emotional wins of their collective careers, CM Punk and AJ Lee proved themselves tonight. For Lee, she proved she deserves to be back on top of the women's division after a long hiatus. For Punk, he proved he's the true face of WWE. And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to those who ride for Punk, he will stand by their side every step of the way.
And there's nobody who stands closer to CM Punk than that woman, his wife, AJ Lee. For the man who calls himself the best in the world, that right there is his world.
For Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone.
Truly, truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished here. Showcase built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE 2k26 Showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity. But that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.